All right, you guys ready to learn 11 uses for the greatest plant in the world right here in the high desert in Arizona? So top 11 uses for this plant. Number one is it's edible. When the seeds are dry, it's edible. So you can see right here, edible seeds. They're really good. You gotta be really careful. Eat them slowly. They have these very hard seeds on the inside that will break your teeth. But they're actually pretty tasty. They taste like Life cereal and Kicks. Well, just found part of a um, blade. This would have been used as a cutting tool. That's a pretty nice one. Sitting right there. Leave it right there. All right, then you take a rock, and this is number two. So that's number one is the. That was just my tooth. One of my teeth came out. Okay, so number one is the meat of the berry. Number two is the meat of the seed. So there it is right there. That's the meat of the seed. Right in there. It's tiny, but it tastes good. Kind of smoky flavor. Kind of piney flavor. You know, it's a lot like a walnut and turpentine. You know what that tastes like. Yum. All right, and then there's this white powder on the outside of them. That is a yeast. That white powder is a yeast. So you can just put them in water, put sugar in the water, put any other kind of flavoring, even these berries, and you can make wine, beer, or you could leaven bread. Okay, so that's number 1, 2, 3, and then number 4 is medicine. The green berries, when they're soft like this, you can score them with your fingernail. Those are really good medicine. But nobody's probably interested in that because that used to be used to cure tuberculosis and other respiratory illnesses. And nobody's really interested in respiratory illnesses these days, so probably don't need to know about that. Underneath the tree, if only certain trees where certain mice live, I think they're field mice and deer mice, they eat the ends of these in order to get out that meat on the inside. So they eat the ends of these, and then you can just stick a needle in there and drill out the other side, and you have a bead. So you can make beads with that. It's warding off evil spirits and giving you good dreams. The bark, you crumple it up, and that's about the best fire starter you could ever imagine right there. The sap, so that's like your fire sustainer right there. And the inner bark can be used to make containers. It's just like cardboard. So I'll be showing that in subsequent videos. The wood, and you can cut on these top. You go to a big one like this, and you cut in top, cut in bottom, no more than a third. Any more than a third, killing the inner bark of a tree will kill the tree. So cut in here, third of the tree, cut in there, a third of the tree, let it cure for a season. That's called seasoning the wood, and that's what you need to do to make a bow stave. And then you use the bow stave, you would chisel this big piece out, split it into square pieces, and those would be called bow staves. You use those to make bows for archery. That's number 10. And then number 11, okay, like 10A would also be firewood and building wood. And then number 11 is shade. There you go. 11 uses of the greatest plant in the world. Right here you can pretty much live on it. As you can see, like a lot of little mice. Mice live in there. Pack rats, and wood rats. I like that name better. They live in here. Like you see piles of sticks. They live all over here. So that is the Juniperus occidentalis, the western juniper tree. What a magnificent tree it is. All right, thanks for watching.